Hey guys, thank you for joining me today on Godspot. I want to speak about strong convictions. It says in Judges 7:17, watch me, follow my lead, do exactly as I do. So here's Gideon. He's leading only 300 men against insurmountable odds, and he has a great victory over the Midianites. They followed him into battle, not knowing they'd come out. But he spoke with such a conviction, his men were committed, and they ran into battle, not fearing for their lives. I wonder today, if you looked around the workplace or the church, wherever your group or community are, and you said those same things, watch me, follow my lead, do exactly as I do, would anybody follow you? Or could you even say those words with conviction? So what is conviction? Well, conviction is a set in concrete belief that you live by and refuse to compromise on. Where others don't live by their convictions. They live by popular belief, they live by trends, any turn of the wave that comes through or the wind that blows through, they'll do something different instead of being a man and a woman of conviction. But I believe a man and a woman of conviction is like a tree planted by the water, regardless of the winds, regardless of the storm, regardless of the current, they stand strong on what they believe. So how do we do that? Here's a couple of things that'll help you. Firstly, be informed. Know your subject backwards and forwards. If you're going to speak publicly or you're going to communicate at all, which we all do in one form or another, speak with conviction. Believe what you're saying. And know the topic. There's nothing worse than somebody who just parrots something they've heard and they don't really believe it. And you can tell the difference. Another thing we can do is be strong. Make a stand for what you believe to be important. Stand upon that and don't let popular opinion sway you any other way. It means having the courage to make a difficult decision at times. People aren't going to like you. It may not be the popular decision, but it doesn't matter, because you believe it and it's important. The third thing is be in tune to your intuition. Your intuition or gut instinct is like a sixth sense where you can read quickly a situation because you recognize the subtle cues that come across to you. Trust it, make decisions quickly and do it with conviction and believe it. Another thing we can do to be men and women of conviction is be positive. See the good in everyone and everything, even in difficult times. Now, positive thinking is powerful. It frees your brain up from stress and anxiety. It quiets down the fears and it removes all irrational thinking. Think of the good things. Another thing we can do is be passionate. When you're passionate, people see that. When you're passionate, people know that you love what you're talking about, and you can't help but speak with conviction and live with conviction about that. Another thing we can do to be men and women of conviction is be humble. Jump in and do the dirty work when it's needed. Don't wait to tell everyone else what to do. You know, every week we have a cleaner come through our building, of the business that we run here, and there's like 4 to 6 bags of garbage that she collects from 2 floors of employees. And someone has to put it in a large bin outside. She can't really reach in there. And so I put it in there. And in fact, since the conception of our business, I've always put the rubbish in the bin because I believe it's important and I do it with conviction. Finally and lastly, be friends with change. Change is not your enemy. And it's natural to want to feel in control rather than be at the mercy of change where we feel like we're not in control. But be a friend of change. Change is good for you. Helps you refocus, helps you hit the reset button. And when change comes, don't resist it. Embrace it with conviction and make it happen. When you act with conviction, everyone around you unconsciously absorbs this belief and emotional state. And you set the climate of your environment. My challenge you today is to go out and be a man and a woman of conviction. Thank you for listening. Hit the like button, share it with someone else.